I'm Doug in Exile. It's very hard to care what people think when they don't believe in your basic rights. Here's an article at Town Hall. Oh, this is by Rachel Alexander. The dismissal of Kari Lake's election lawsuit shows voter disenfranchisement no longer matters. It's a great title, and it's true. This goes into the bias about disenfranchisement of Arizona voters. First, here's a great meme. Arizona Court of Injustice. They're steamrolling over the Kari Lake for governor campaign. Here's the article. The standard should have been whether voters were disenfranchised, not all the additional hoops Judge Thompson added. If inner city blacks had been disenfranchised, Thompson would not have added all those extra requirements. He would have made the law fit. I think that's some of the injustices that we've heard for so long. This goes all the way back to Stacey Abrams and even Biden. Remember when they said that this is Jim Crow, this disenfranchisement? There are other ways to disenfranchise voters besides just race. I don't see how that's news, but we're seeing it in Maricopa. Compounding the problem, hardly any attorneys dare speak up about this since they risk being targeted and disbarred. We know this happened with Sidney Powell already. So they're not writing about it or going on talk shows. When the Cochise County supervisors gustily called for a hand count, they could find no attorney who dared represent them. This is my big issue of cultural backlash against free speech. Free opinion, even when it goes against a popular narrative. It's not free speech if someone isn't allowed the freedom to say no. Voter disenfranchisement has become the most important issue facing Republicans today, and if not stopped, we will become a one-party nation. And we'll just get to Kari Lake real quick. My election case provided the world with evidence that proves our elections are run outside of the law. This judge did not rule in our favor. However, for the sake of restoring faith and honesty in our elections, I will appeal this ruling. And then look down below this tweet. Readers added context they thought people might want to know. So Twitter automatically applies this tag as a fact check to Kari Lake, where it says Kari Lake lost the election. No, duh. And now we have to get a bunch of Democrat written articles. So here's the article it points to. Kari Lake loses bid to overturn Arizona election results. This is part of more of the big media brainwashing, as if we can't do our own research or form our own opinions. We already know that it might be a very unpopular opinion. I don't like the idea that all Americans are being funneled into one mono concept, one mono thought. It's dangerous to me. It's far more dangerous even than overturning elections, that everyone must think the same thing. And here in Exile, I want you guys to have the freedom to think what you want. I'm not saying that what you think is true. I'm saying you have a right to have that thought.